may know that I work with a herd of horses to help leaders and teams reveal the hidden dynamics of their team's performance. And one of the things that horses particularly reveal is our emotions. We are emotional beings. The moment you shake somebody's hand, you emotionally make a judgment about whether you like that person or not. And then we use logic and reasoning to justify that position. So we're making emotional judgments all of the time without necessarily realising it. And if you've made an emotional decision, but you think it's a logical one, you've made a decision about what you think is the right thing to do, and other people in the team have got different opinions, that can often create some tension and some conflict. That's emotion that we recognise, but we need to dig deeper under the surface of our emotions to look at what is it that creates that reason or that logic or that opinion, particularly in uncertainty, because in uncertainty there are no binary answers. There's often ambiguity, and so therefore we are making emotional judgments. The other place that we need to pay attention to with our emotions is that the moment you walk into a room, your emotion will have an impact on that room. So if you're thinking, oh, this is going to be a boring meeting, you will go in with that energy and you will have an impact on the team, and you will bring them down. And if other people are feeling like that, before you know it, you've spiraled down into a really boring meeting. So we need to pay attention to, what am I emotionally feeling, and what impact am I creating based on how I'm feeling? And then the third way of looking at emotions is about recognising that we all have a different emotional response to the same situation. So when people walk through my gate to work with my herd of horses, they will have a range of emotions. Most of them know that they're there to get feedback from a horse on their leadership and teamwork and communication skills. Now, there's nothing on paper that makes sense about that. And therefore, everybody will have a different emotional response to it. So some people will be like, oh, bring it on, I'm really excited, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. And that will manifest itself as being excited, being willing, being the first ones to dive in and have a go. There will be some people who will be absolutely terrified. Horses are big, don't want to go near them, really scared. And that may manifest itself in different ways. Some people will be really vocal and say, I'm absolutely terrified, I don't want to do this, and I can work with them on that. Other people will go quiet and they won't want to admit that they're scared, but it will be having an impact, and they'll be more reflective and more withdrawn. So you can see how the emotions that we have will influence how we engage or not in projects, in change, in uncertainty, where there's ambiguity. So pay attention to, what are you feeling in any given moment? What are you feeling right now? What are you feeling in different meetings with different people? And how might they be feeling? And how might you shift the emotional state of what's really going on in your team so that you can create optimal performance?